Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a Headie One type beat. You can now hear a preview of the beat. We're choosing Headie One simply because he just dropped his new single called 2 Chains, and last year he released his debut album EDNA. I thought that was very good. Since then he made a couple of appearances alongside Burna Boy, for example. But anyway, today I'm going to look at 2 Chains. The first thing I'm thinking of is what's in there, what makes the beat what it is, and the more obvious thing to say is that it's a drill beat, but more precisely it has a dark orchestral vibe to it, and that's what I'm going to look for. I'm going to go for strings, for violins, those sort of sounds, and hopefully I can get a beat that sounds pretty similar to 2 Chains. Let's not wait and let's get into the video. There are different ways to start off. You can choose a loop, so go for an orchestral, a violin loop, but in my case I want to write everything from scratch. I'm going to use Logic Pro's Mellotron plugin. It's a stock plugin. I think it's pretty good. It got this vintage vibe and I think I might like it for this one. I'm starting with the key of A minor. It's quite an easy choice if you don't play the keyboard that well, because you basically avoid all the sharps and the flats. And yeah, that's quite handy. I'm going to record this first part. I'm just playing the chords. I'm not going to quantize everything, so it's not going to be perfect, and this will hopefully give me a more organic vibe to it. Let's listen to the very start of our beat. This is going to be the foundation of everything. Now what I'm going to try to do is to separate the notes. So the violins are going to play the high notes, and then there's going to be violas and cello and maybe even a double bass. Let's see how it goes. As we can see, each instrument is playing its part, and let's just hear how it sounds like. That sounds pretty cool, I think, so now I'm going to try to find a counter melody, so something that's playing in between the line, and it's a bit like a call and response between the top line and this new melody. Let me just put some sort of flutes on top of it, and then I'll move on to the drums. I'm just going to put everything on a bus, and then I'm gonna treat all the instruments at the same time. So I'm just going to put some effects on it to give more texture and an organic feel to it, and then I can move on. It's not bad at all. I think we're onto something there. I kind of hear how it would sound like with the drums and the bass. I think it's going to be quite cool. Let's move on. Let's start with the very basic drill rhythm on the hi-hat. Let's add the kick drum. Here I'm trying to play with the different elements of the drum kit. It's always a bit like a call and response. For example, there's the snare and then a peck or the kick, and it just bounces together, and it's really characteristic to drill. Let me just try to slow down the tempo. I think it's a bit too fast for what I want to do. And also I'm just going to try to pitch it down a bit. I think it's just going to bring a bit more of a darker vibe to the beat. We're pretty good here. Let's move on to the bass line. Let me just find a bass sample that sounds more drill. Let me just do some big slides because we're making a drill beat.
A few moments later.
Let's listen to this bass line. It's pretty busy, but I think it's quite a cool bass line. I'm just going to play with some details. I'm going to play with the hi-hat velocities to make builds up, for instance. Let me just do a quick structure, just some copy and paste. Here I'm making a build up, so every element after another, and then the drums comes in, but then it stops, and then we just have the bass slides, and then it starts properly. Let's make it sound bigger. I'm just going to put a riser and then a crash. Here for the verse, I'm just going to change the violence. I'm just going to play it on every other beat. And that's it for today. I'm just going to mix the beat and then I will upload it on my Tabby channel. I'll put the link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be uploading more video in the future as usual. More collaboration as well with different artists, so stay tuned. Alright, that's it for today. Hope you liked it. See you another time. Bye bye.